What's up, kids? Welcome back to the Dave Cave. Dave here, and tonight I'm having a look at the DC Multiverse McFarlane Gold Label Collection. Fire. Yeah, that's right. I got Fire in the house, man. Pretty excited to take a look at this girl tonight. She's a character that's been on my watch list for a little while, guys. I've never owned a Fire figure, but I've enjoyed this character going all the way back to the Justice League International, the Justice League of America. She was on Justice League Unlimited as well, I believe, the animated series, and I've got a renewed interest in her because of the recent and amazing Human Target series she features in that. She's not the main character though. That would be Christopher Chance, the Human Target himself, but Ice, her bestie, her partner in heroism, so to speak, features heavily in the Human Target series, and so yeah, she pops up there in the second volume. But yeah, amazing book there, and any Tom King stuff I'm going to take a look at, but yeah, we'll talk about the book a little bit later on. But yeah, pretty psyched to crack this open, guys. I love me a translucent plastic figure, and I really like what they've done with this character. She's in fully flame on mode, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to crack her open there, guys. Before we continue, I'm going to ask you to do all the YouTube stuff. That's like, subscribe, tell your mates about me, and if you don't do it, guys, I'm going to track you down, I'm going to kill you, and that's going to be that. Now, moving on to the sponsor, guys, I got to plug Angel Grove Toys and Collectables. Please head on over to angelgrovecollectables.com and buy yourself something nice, guys. They've got an amazing range, and they're one of the best in the biz here in Australia. They're an awesome toy retailer, and I just got Fire from them today, as well as Metallo and Connor Kent and Sergeant Rock from the Collector Edition Wave 5. Now, if you haven't seen my Collector Edition Wave 6 review, that's Red Hood, Agent Liberty, Clock King, and Ragman. Head on over to my channel. You're there already. Just scroll back one review and you should see it there. With that out the way, guys, time to crack this girl open. Let's get into it. Let's do this. Alrighty, guys, now here Fire is released from her plastic prison, and I've got to say, yeah, she's a really nice figure. She looks quite nice. She feels good in the hand. You know, everything always feels better in the hand, and yeah, she's no different. She's not just straight green translucent plastic though. She does have a bit of a yellow dry brush over the fire effects on her hands and her hair, which is a really nice touch, and she has some paint on her face, which I think is fantastic. I really think it's beautiful. Gives her like a femme fatale kind of a vibe, and is really actually reminiscent, more so I feel, of her appearance in the Human Target. The art there by Greg Smallwood, as opposed to the older stuff, you know, the Justice League of America or Justice League International stuff. So yeah, I think it's a really, really nice design choice to paint her that way. She really does have those, yeah, just like really nice kind of soft, sultry kind of features, really nicely done lips there. Those eyes look beautiful. And yeah, the eyebrows are just really nicely done. And you've also got the green headband there, kind of an unnecessary touch, but they've added it. And I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Yeah, really, really nice little touch. Now she's, I've heard some people kind of complaining about this figure online. I really don't think that there's much here to complain about for me personally. I just think she's really simply done. It's just well executed, you know, it's a good bit of reuse. I had to kind of scratch my head there for a second and suss out which buck this was on, but in the end there, Mr. DC Multiverse Collector there, Michael, came in and let me know that she was on a repurposed Nightfall Catwoman body, and as you can see, that is correct there. So you can see the gloves are the same. I think the yeah, they go all the way up there to the kind of mid upper arm there. And yeah, the kind of folds between the chest there are pretty much the same, and then those boots that come up all the way to the mid thigh there, exactly the same. Yeah, so same figure. I would assume the hands underneath the flame effects are different, and yeah, obviously the head is quite different there, all the way down to the heels there, guys. Annoyingly, they've given us heels. That's why I put us straight on the base, because I can't make these figures stand up on their own. Now let's pop these flame effects off. Now, oh, I've got figures falling down behind me. Oh, it's that Red Hood, keeps falling off the shelf there. I only just put him up yesterday, so that right one doesn't want to come off. But we've got two trigger hands under there. I'm not sure if we've seen those hands before, but yeah, I'm not going to display her with those trigger hands there. She's definitely made for these flame effects, and I got to say, you just push them over the hands there, and unlike the Ragman that I reviewed the other day, these effects stay on really nicely. They hug the hands. There's a bit of jiggle on the right one. There's a little bit of jiggle on the left one as well, but yeah, overall they stay really nicely in place, and yeah, I'm kind of impressed with her. These are quite nice. These are quite nice effect pieces. I'm not sure if we've seen them before. If those are new, I really have to applaud this figure, because yeah, I mean, it's really refreshing to see unique flame pieces when we've got so many Green Lantern, green effect pieces, flame pieces, and yeah, whatnot. So yeah, also I really do like that head sculpt. So yeah, good amount of newness there. Oh, I totally forgot. Yeah, we've got this kind of flame effect that goes around the belt there, which I think looks quite nice. And that's not removable, guys. So that's kind of stuck on there onto the crotch piece there. So not sure if it's molded or glued on, but it looks like it might just be glued on there. So yeah, all in all, pretty good job here, guys. I'm stoked with this. It's not a collector's edition figure, it's just a mainline release, so it cost mainline prices, and yeah, I'm happy with this. Good stuff there, guys. Alrighty, so what we're going to do next is we're going to do a quick tick, and then we're going to do some quick comparisons, and then we're going to call it good. Peace. Alrighty, guys, we're going to see how she scales with a couple of DC Multiverse figures, and then we'll branch out from there. Alright, here's how she scales with some of the girls. On the left there, we've got the Nightfall Catwoman back in, and you can see that fire towers over her with her fiery green hair standing up on end. And on the right there, we've got that Cassandra Cain. Alrighty, here's how she scales with that new Robin and that Superman Blue. Alrighty, how about some legends, guys? On the left here, we've got the Tombstone, and on the right, we've got that new Bucky Cap. Alright, time for some classified. On the left there, we've got Shipwreck and Polly, and on the right there, we've got Rock and Roll. Alright, time for some NECA. On the left there, we've got Raph from that 4-pack, and on the right, we've got the Mirage Fugitoid. Alrighty, guys, so that was just a quick look at the fire there. All in all, I'm very pleased with this figure. She's going to look great on the shelf. This is probably the last time I'll ever display her on one of the stands, the black stands. She's just going to go in a flight stand. I have like 3 of them spare up here. Don't know what to do with them, so I'm going to chuck her in one, and I think she's going to look fantastic in that, especially especially with those flame effects in her hands there, guys. So yeah, pretty happy with her. Gonna wrap it up there, guys, but before I do, I want to give you some recommended reading. I already talked about it earlier, but The Human Target over there, guys, by Tom King, with art by Greg Smallwood. Say what you will about Tom King, man, but when he hits, he fucking hits, man, and this book is a hit. It is probably one of the best graphic novels I have read in recent years. It's just amazing stuff, and it kind of rejuvenates two different lots of characters, two separate IPs in DC, if you will. Christopher Chance, The Human Target, which, you know, we kind of come back to Christopher Chance every couple of years. You know, there was a TV show a couple of years ago, and, you know, there have been those Vertigo books over the years. This is a DC Black Label release, though. And, yeah, Christopher Chance is getting his little zhuzh up there, but also the Justice League International are getting a look at as well. And we're kind of revisiting some of those characters after not kind of seeing them for a long time. Now, the book does take its liberties. It's out of continuity. It does some really bizarre things, but I think it's an amazing read, and I'm loving every single page of it. And fire does appear in it. So yeah, just wanted to give some recommended reading before I sign off, guys. Now, with that done, time for me to head out, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Remember, please do those things, and if not, I'll track you down, man. I'll find ya. Now, I've got to plug the sponsor one more time, guys. Angel Grove Toys and Collectables, guys. Head on over, treat yourself, buy yourself something nice, and tell them Dave sent ya. Alrighty, guys, that's it from me. Until the next review, I'll catch ya, man. Take care of each other. We'll see you then. Peace.